Finland joining NATO would likely be perceived by Russia as a significant security threat, given its proximity to Russia and the historical tensions between the two countries. Russia has already expressed concerns about NATO's expansion in Eastern Europe and sees it as a direct challenge to its national security interests. The addition of Finland to NATO would further increase Russia's sense of encirclement and potentially lead to a more aggressive posture towards the alliance. In response to Finland joining NATO, Russia could take a number of actions to counter the perceived threat. These might include strengthening its military presence along the Finnish border, including the deployment of additional troops, weapons, and equipment, increasing its military exercises in the region to demonstrate its readiness and ability to respond to any potential threats, heightening its propaganda efforts to undermine support for NATO membership in Finland and other neighboring countries, expanding its alliances and partnerships with other countries that are opposed to NATO's expansion. Overall, Finland joining NATO would likely escalate tensions between Russia and the alliance and increase the risk of a military conflict. To prevent this, both sides need to engage in constructive dialogue on find ways to address each other's concerns through diplomatic means. India has traditionally pursued an unaligned foreign policy and has maintained friendly relations with both Russia and the United States. India has also shown an interest in developing its relations with NATO member states, including Finland. Its strategic priorities and interests would likely influence India's reaction to Finland joining NATO. On one hand, India has sought to deepen its partnership with Russia, particularly in the areas of defense and energy. India's defense ties with Russia have been a cornerstone of its military modernization efforts, and any development that could jeopardize that relationship would be a cause for concern for India. On the other hand, India has also recognized the importance of strengthening its ties with NATO, particularly as it seeks to play a greater role in the international arena. India has engaged in military exercises with NATO member states and has sought to enhance its defense cooperation with the alliance. India has also supported NATO's efforts in Afghanistan and has contributed troops to NATO-led missions in the past. Overall, India's reaction to Finland joining NATO would likely be measured and pragmatic, taking into account its interests and priorities. India may express concerns about the impact of NATO's expansion on regional stability, but it is unlikely to take any drastic measures that could jeopardize its relations with either Russia or NATO.